And we're back. Part 23 again for the third time.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Plus one, though.
Plus one. Plus one. Part 23 plus one. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Resume.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Shut up.
No.
Thank you for skipping everything.
I never
She must have had my cold brew.
expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead. Is
Okay,
it
funny
really
thing
all right
Shocky
to
said all
accept the
game.
situation so easily? I mean,
Wow.
that's not what's important.
I'm the
The
murderer,
thing that's
Sonia.
really important is the killer who used the building structure.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon?
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Yeah, okay.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
I got promoted from a
Really
stepping stone to a
retracted
stepladder.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
I really can't tell if she actually cares that he's dead or not.
Akane!
I think she
You're
does, but
drooling
it comes second to her
waterfalls?
hunger. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway,
This looks
if
crazy.
the killer used the building structure,
And the sound effect
why
that
don't
I'm
we
making.
think about how they used it?
It does.
My bad.
How they killed Nekomaru.
They sucked them off
It
on the
might be
ladder.
better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't
There
you
goes
think?
the,
There goes my hero.
Oh, good. Your batteries are low.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
What's the object?
So let's see.
What was Nekomaru's cause of death? Rust by the elevator. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
So
That
was
was
it
a great way to die.
I think he might have
Crushed by the
died from
elevator?
falling.
Died from falling?
Died from
If the
falling.
funhouse's
dying?
secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the
Wait.
killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
No, that's not what he
That
said.
I don't know.
No.
yet.
Okay. Never mind. He's an idiot.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where
I
in that
almost thought you
building
figured
would
out how I
even be
killed
able
him?
to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower.
Wait, like, where did we find him?
You could push him
Come
off
on,
the
yeah.
4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
But you can't open the
Did
doors.
you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the fourth floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should
Wow.
burn in the flames of hell.
Okay.
Holy shit.
But my gut is going crazy
Alright.
right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. Excuse me.
I went and got the backup battery just in case.
I like it.
Good night, Moon.
I was gonna make that same joke. I'm so sad. Good night, button.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving up.
Nice.
No, that's wrong.
It was
You're wrong
comatose.
and you're stupid.
This is why Sonya won't suck you.
That
Wow.
sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, if he's in
Open.
sleep mode, The elevator sensor wouldn't have
Hey,
noticed.
Good for Saturday.
nice. You know, it's just gonna be
So that's how.
However, even if they move the elevator
It's just gonna be
in that manner,
the big boss
Nekomaru would have just moved
and
along with it.
the third manager.
There would have been no
on
drop
Saturday.
for him to fall and die from.
So
yes.
you guys are either taking off of
That's
work
what I
or
was
watching
about
the
to
stream at
explain
work.
Before Kazuichi interrupted me.
What a way to show my impact.
Now
What?
you're calling me a pest?
Oh, I thought she was calling Shiaki a pest.
A way to create the drop side of the elevator while Nekomaru's still in. Shocky seems to have an idea, but let's see.
Hey.
Hey.
If you
the
arrange it
club.
a certain way,
Bottle full of bud.
you can cause the
Mom
drop
got
in the elevator.
you.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
Ooh.
The hammer is suspicious.
Whoa.
Blowing through my
Isn't it about
screen.
time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor.
I consent. Well, I wasn't going in regardless.
You have my consent.
Yeah, I know you and Tag them are taking off Saturday, which I
doorknob
love.
have scrape
Thank you
marks on
guys.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop.
Yeah.
If the elevator
news,
moved
dude.
while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
No way.
That's right. He was suspended in midair. Huh? The killer tied the tip of the wire
Yeah.
with that.
So, yeah, he was just hanging there. So in
It's
a way,
suspended
you
like Mario in
were
midair.
halfway there. Right.
Well,
That's
You
right.
said he
Hung by
swung
the
into it,
foot.
but it was
So
just...
well hung. Kinda like.
You better not
Wow.
finish that sentence.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature.
Okay.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Not the dumbass, please.
So what if they created a drop? Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't
we
die
not just
if
talk
he
about
doesn't
that?
actually fall.
Bro, you have like a, what? He was 260 pounds in the student profile. Hanging by a doorknob. Are you fucking dumb? Okay, it's the alarm
Even if they
clock.
suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall?
Oh,
There's
fuck,
no
no.
one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
Move. Why is the stick not moving? What?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
Oh, did I waste my shit?
There's no way
Did
they
you?
could do that.
Are you shitting me? Wow. I
Even
didn't
if they
see the
suspended
cuts on the
Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank God.
I can't imagine you yelling that in a class trial.
What do you think would
Allow me
happen
to
if
cut through those
Nekomaru woke
words.
up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
I'm sure there's some weeb in like a debate club that does
What
that.
are you saying?
100%.
How would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
No, I would remain calm.
Instinctively,
I'm built
your
different.
body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
He's a robot. He should have better
And
constitution.
then, in order to make him
Yes.
fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Yeah.
In actuality, the scrape
Not the
marks caused
doorknob
by the
tip.
wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came
Yeah,
off.
the doorknob
When
came off,
Nekomaru
screws and
woke-
all.
He must have struggled much more than expected.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's
I
probably
mean, he got the
it.
results he
If
wanted.
they knew it'd leave behind
Exactly.
evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because by full power.
So he had
Lord.
loosened it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's really what it was.
I
And that's the
see.
clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
That's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
Yep.
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Wow,
Isn't that
bro, we
right,
found
Miss
you.
Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, we
I
definitely found
believe you
bro.
gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you
She
teasing me
likes
anymore?
that. She like that sub
He
dumb
gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm,
relationship.
Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside.
That's crazy.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor.
Am I
Of
your little
course,
piggy?
You know that too, right?
Oink oink. Am I your little pig?
It doesn't mean Nekomaru. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was.
See,
Yes. Okay, I can see how it's half right
Nekomaru
now.
fell to the floor. He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon.
well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that,
Right.
or if it was.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the kill.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there,
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Ooh.
What?
stop calling me baby gangsta.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30
Yeah, this character reminds me of someone in real life. But
You
I'm
didn't
not
check
gonna
it
say-
yourself?
Bro, maybe you have
Nah,
an idea.
that's impossible.
Wait, which one?
Even
Akane
though I
or
slept in
Akane?
a little, I still got to the tower at
Real life?
7 in the morning.
Yeah, someone at work.
Now that you mention
Not
it,
like
so
visually,
did I.
just the way they talk.
There was no way I
Oh,
could
you
be
were.
late for Monica
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Tai Chi, so I
definitely
left
not
for
me.
Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to
Birthed.
discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m.
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to the contradiction.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Oh, that's right, yes.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
This time of death and the time of body. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, they wouldn't. How would they mess with the time in his body when
No,
they
the clock
could
inside
easily?
his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
So that means
If
you messed
there's
with all of
no
them.
possibility
Yeah.
that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I never misunderstand.
I'll crush you into dog food. What's she making her on?
It's time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to answer that mystery.
Like, it's obvious.
Yeah.
This man really gotta go mind surfing just to figure out the most basic shit.
I know. There's gonna be a big sign at the end of the tunnel that just reads tampering.
You didn't see that. Question 1. What was what? The time in the building. Yeah, because they don't know what the time is. Hey. This literally doesn't need to be this long, though. Like, what are we doing?
It does not.
What are we doing? You can't tamper with Nekomaru's clock.
You can't.
Only his.
Only his. Drop the L.
Lock. Sock. Oh shit! Are you kidding?
Wow.
I mean, realistically, I could have let go of the A button. But fuck that.
Bug that.
Which house had the wrong time? If they had the same time, then they come on. Hurry the fuck
Both
up.
houses, come on.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming.
It's all coming.
Nah, this game's crazy.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building.
All the what?
Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Oh, look at that little raccoon.
Yeah, none of the
Oh.
clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those
Is that what you're
clocks had
calling
been messed
Fuyuhiko a little raccoon?
Yeah.
From Baby Gangsta to Little
All the
Raccoon?
clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
By maybe an hour or something?
He's right. That's the main problem. I think it was, right? I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go.
I guess we gotta remember it. Wait. They said 6:30 they heard the sound? I don't remember, bro. They'll probably say or something.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time it's 7 in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to? If only I heard the sound.
I agree with that.
Maybe he's gonna say it right now. You have my consent, woman.
Son!
We
Like
should have
Arset.
heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell
Damn, they
with it.
calling him huge?
It's
Although
obvious.
he wasn't falling down.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Yeah, because you were screaming in Gundam's room.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
Didn't they have the alarm?
I could not sleep at
No.
all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's
No,
nothing
bro,
to
she was
worry
getting
about.
panged.
What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
By the 5th Deva of
If we use that rumbling
destruction.
sound as a
I heard
Just
that
screaming
sound
ultimate weapon.
probably
It was
around
5:30.
5:30 in the
Okay,
morning.
never mind. So yeah, 2
Huh?
hours.
You can.
I instantly woke up and left my room.
Excellent work, Akane.
Good job on leaving your room. That rumbling sound came at 5, we said 5:30?
I see.
That's the answer to how much time was off.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30,
There's also something very
the
interesting
time was off by 2 hours.
that Monokuma had said.
2 hours? That much?
Boom,
We
it's
were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
During the trial or before the trial?
When we found the body.
House has no windows.
Oh, fuck.
There weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
We did the first
Because we had to do
For
a
what
while ago.
reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
Part 23, part
The
3.
reason is obvious. So they can lure out
Because,
just Nekomaru.
so I mean, I'll say it.
Lure out
If you
only
messed with the
Nekomaru.
clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Monokuma said you're all late for Tai Chi anyway. So if Monokuma's actually on the right time, then
From there, the
Ooh, I like
killer's
this
plan
framing.
was a splendid success.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
so that means he was on time for
Yeah.
Tai Chi.
I see.
Yeah.
Massage time, hey, that's what Akane, baby.
That's
Hey.
it.
The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
What is you saying?
His
What do you mean?
radio clock had the exact
We don't know
time.
what point you're at, bro.
That's
Yeah, bro.
right.
We went over this yesterday.
Doing so, the killer was able
need to
to
give
lure
context.
him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
That was him going to Tai
If I
Chi.
recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But then why wouldn't he
At
tell
that
everybody
time,
else?
He was heading over to
Yeah.
Monokuma Tai Chi,
weird.
right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Okay, so I was way too early. Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Yeah.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
That's
We
That's
thought we
everyone.
came to the tower on
Well,
time.
no, remember, he's not
Everyone but
everybody.
him.
Because he's,
Way past the
yeah,
military.
he's a loser, nobody, piece of shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know,
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
wrong! Too bad!
How often have you heard that phrase?
That's not it!
That's definitely the.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
The what gallery?
Now that we've found out
What's it
how
called?
the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey,
Huh?
why would that decrease the number of suspects?
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
Who did he see?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
The alarm clock?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just
Yeah.
before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Okay.
Really?
I'm now
Was
putting
there
something
anyone
else
who
together.
didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. There was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's the bastard?
Ooh.
Ooh. It should represent the alibi for the time, right? Oh, shit. Just do it, bro.
You're the only one!
Wait, what?
The one who
Okay.
wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
He wasn't there for the
That is
alarm
true.
clock. But there's a reason.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
So,
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
but
Oh, that's right. I forgot that scene.
yeah, but there's something very important about
You
why he
didn't
wasn't
come out.
there.
Even
I mean,
though
obviously,
the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
he was.
If that's the case, where were you?
He was in his room.
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Damn.
If I may be frank,
No, you're not
even
Nagito.
if I
You're
wanted
not.
to go to the lounge,
Yeah.
You couldn't. What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
So,
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
hey, you're fucking lying.
We're gonna get banned
However,
on YouTube.
That is also true for
Right,
me.
it's true for her.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm, but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me
What
too.
matters is
I was
the
in a
rooms that
pretty
they
deep
had.
sleep, so I thought
Oh,
that's
that's
why I
right.
couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound
Yeah.
have in common.
Okay, yeah,
And I'm
I'm
sure
jumping
you'll
ahead,
figure
obviously.
it
My
out.
bad.
Yeah. No, but that's, I get it.
Like I said, like a lot of this chapter is the weakest of my memory, but like, so I'm, in a way, I'm figuring out these minute details as we're playing. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
because of course Nagito, ultimate lucky student, he got the best room. And
Yeah.
because Akane felt guilty, she wanted the worst room. Oh my god, I have to spell. Oh my god. Bruh. No, 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 no. Oh shit.
Wow, bro.
Holy fuck. God damn, that's bullshit. No, I just wanted to kill that. You're a bastard. No, no, no. Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh. No, 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 no. Bro, give me a fucking S before this shit. Yep. Fuck. That sucks. Okay.
Yeah. Deluxe room, baby.
Deluxe rooms.
That's why they couldn't
I
hear
was in
it.
deluxe
Nagito,
room
Sonya, and Chiaki.
perfume.
The three of you were staying in deluxe room. If I recall,
I didn't know they were soundproof.
Yeah, me neither.
He literally said that as the
reason
first
we could
word.
not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right.
That must have
It
been
was
in part
because the deluxe
23.
rooms have superior
0.0.
sound
One.
insulation.
Yeah, 0.0.
I actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve?
Your Irks? Your Irks talent?
Now then,
Hajime, your
you
talent
guys
showing.
must understand by now, right?
Oh!
The
What'd
true
you tell it
identity
away?
of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue. And a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
And who had a deluxe room?
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. Killer who murdered Nekomaru.
Now
So
who?
someone that had a deluxe room?
Yeah.
Did Gundam have a? I think Gundam did have a deluxe room. Did he not?
You're the only
oh my
one!
fucking god.
Bro, it's
God
insane
damn
how
it.
fucking good you
something
are
I
at
wanna
this.
ask you.
How did you know before we even...
I didn't know. I told you I didn't have like the reasoning.
I
behind
know,
it.
bro, your ability to deduce it based off, like, just what's going on in the stuff. Bro, fuck you, bro. Like, none of this shit is a surprise to you. If you go back and watch our Dangan Kaka
We do call him
part
Dangan
one.
Kaka, yeah.
We do. Dangan Kaka part 1. This dude was guessing every fucking thing before it happened. And I'm sitting there like, nah. And then like, fuck, bro. Jesus.
But now my question is gonna be why? Because I still don't feel like it's gonna be like Mikan, who all of a sudden went like psycho crazy, and it's not gonna be like who was Fuyuhiko's
Peko.
sister? Yeah, Peko. It's not gonna be like her, where she was like, you know, I'm committed to protecting this person. I genuinely do feel like Gundam's not a bad person, even though he's always like, "I am so evil" and all this kind of shit. I wouldn't be shocked, like I said, if there's like some sort of like honorable, because they were all gonna starve.
I didn't want you to eat my
The
dark
Strawberry House
divas.
You rushed over there too.
What's wrong with that?
Hey.
The bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night.
What's
It is
wrong
the
with that?
universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Oh
Gundam.
shit.
You have some
Oh,
sort of explanation, right?
Gundam, I called you daddy last night.
Papi, this isn't you.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me?
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
I was drinking an espresso.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing.
That's his new
Right?
voice from here on out.
If
You gotta do
were
the
in
Cochise
lounge
voice.
For that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in a...
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode.
In order to do that,
Yeah.
which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
I was in the
It was
lounge.
all luck.
Yeah.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room.
Oh, that's why we did this before. Okay.
But why'd you come out?
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been
Yeah.
found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Damn.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself and my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess? 10. The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Now, hear me out. If I'm Gundam, what I could have done is had one of my Dark Devas of Destruction distract them in the lounge.
That's right.
And then I come running out the room like, where's Jumpy? You know, like,
Yeah.
and then you hear the alarm, you know, well, whatever. What am I? I'm just, you know,
Do not panic.
I'm not the
truth
ultimate weapon.
Shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Weak.
That's right. That's all it was.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It's
Especially if you're going to
You're
use
still holding out.
the whole, I have 10 ears. Like, you, I mean, but again, he's probably last minute, he's panicking.
Well,
he's not really
you don't
thinking
have
about
to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with... So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, It's merely the opening act.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. Seriously.
Just a boring fart.
Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito,
Damn, he's
something
dying.
definitely happened to you. At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later.
You said
He developed
opening
COVID
act
during the case.
again!
Please hold
You know, it was
on.
when he tried to shoot
We have
himself
yet
in
to
the
hear
fucking
Gundam's
head.
rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words. In fact, I shall deny the very basis.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption,
Damn, this
I
whole
hung Nekomaru
part
from the
23.3
fourth floor of the
and
tower
24 is
and
a
made
lie.
from there. After
We've been wasting
returning
our
to
time.
although going
Strawberry
to and
House.
fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Strawberry, because he buried. Anyway, that was terrible.
Contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the... Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the grape house. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at grape house. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at grape house.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious?
Okay. When something is obviously wrong, that's when the contradiction is born. There's no such thing as contradiction. Okay.
He teleported.
Yeah, clearly.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Yeah.
That elevator was the only means.
No, that's wrong.
I was like, how did I lose time? I forgot I shot it both ways. Whoops.
No, there
I got
should have been
nervous.
another way to move between the two houses
And
without
Nick
the
has been playing
elevator.
so well up to this point.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why
I was
don't
sitting
we
on my
ask the
foot. That's what that
person
slap
who
rate
used
sounded.
that
So I'm trying to
method?
wake my foot up. E. Okay, so we already know. Fuck. We already know he was the one.
You're the only one!
It's gotta be you!
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method. There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah.
After I opened the door... Surprise, surprise!
We didn't walk into
I
that
ended up in
room
the
once.
Monokuma archive.
We said fuck that.
The third floor
We
and the
did.
fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Wow.
What?
However, what if the killer...
Dungeons and Dragons moves right now.
Gundam and Dragons.
That is merely an
Dungeons and
illusion.
Dragons.
If you value your...
There's no way I can stop.
That's not the button I meant to click. What did you say?
Don't make me angry!
Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, You could travel through multiple planes.
Oh my god, his is fucking
Provided
annoying.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how
Hey, yo,
frail,
you trying to
frail
get-
I say. Your
Trying to get in a
decayed
wormhole?
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny
Bro,
of
why is it not hitting?
deities?
Why is it not hitting? Are you kidding me?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile
why is it-
deities?
Oh my god. It's like, it's difficult to angle these cuts when...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Bro, what? Okay. Alright.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
Gundams is too good.
you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Nah, bro, this is stupid. This is dumb.
Even if the turbid
You gotta
box
put your
doesn't
feet on the
exist,
ground, feet planted.
you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Fuck. God damn.
Can't back down!
Holy shit.
Nice.
I'm about to
Shit.
cross my sword all over yours, bro. What's up?
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
What'd you call me?
At least pray to
Fuck.
the key which dwells in the light.
That was the fucking word right there. Please.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
No.
you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jesus.
I can't back
fuck.
down!
Ah. Oh my god.
Nice.
I was
Jesus.
doing
I already
so
proved
good
the
up until
secret
this
passage
fucking
exists.
prick.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Alright.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
What does that even
Don't
mean?
want to drown in the maelstrom.
Fuck! Allow me to cut through those words!
Alright, fuck you, Steve
We've
Kerr.
been cutting through the words.
God damn.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
The Octagon.
There were various weapons
You know what
and tools
Octagon
there.
rhymes with?
I'm pretty sure
The Octagon.
Since those
What?
items
No.
were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the
Terrible.
Octagon.
If that's the case,
That was Kingdom Hearts.
obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Kingdom Hearts 3!
normally we'd end
That's
up
right.
listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the. But
Hello,
there's no
Nagito.
reason to waste any more time on this opening act.
Hey, what do you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks, the elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Town, so he tried going over to Strawberry Town, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. Also, the but
Bro, do we really need-
surprise! Gundam.
Yeah, we got it.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case. Okay. Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry.
Bro.
There's
You
no
done
way he
talking?
could fight head on
I
with
really
robotic
love
Nekomaru.
the flippin' Nagito.
So by
I,
pressing the good
I know,
night
it's
button,
great.
he rendered Nekomaru
when I said at the
powerless
beginning,
without
or like
fighting.
at one of the earlier parts, that Nagito is my favorite character. Like he really
Hold
is
on.
in this.
You? What
game,
did
at
you
least.
just say?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a
Interesting.
sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
You're stupid, Akane.
I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just
Interesting.
yet. I cannot finish!
That's what I was yelling at Sonya last night.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumption.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitation.
Damn.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful lie. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. You must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then just you request I'll provide an argument.
Alright, so I gotta hit the beats, right?
That's right. This is where high five comes in.
That's right.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! With
Bro, how do you do this shit?
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! With
Bro, I don't remember how to do
Broth
this.
as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
I don't remember, bro.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! With crushed as David prophesied!
Bro, there's no
I won't
shot,
let
bro.
you! For the Tanaka Empire! With crushed as David prophesied!
Bro, it sounds like he's saying to punch Dave and Buster. I'm
I
negative?
won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
What's up,
David
bitch?
prophesied!
You're negative.
I won't let you!
The life force is
For the
negative.
Tanaka Empire! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
But how big his back is? Boy!
Whoa.
Yo!
Bro.
Even if you didn't get
What?
behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the
Yeah.
back of his neck.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Big that back is.
As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously?
Of course, that'd be impossible for a normal hamster. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes.
Emissary of evil. Pierce through. Supernova Silver Fox. Sandy. Sandy Gupta. We made that joke before. I think.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved a piece of wallpaper from the baton. Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally
bro, its
to
hamsters
secretly
sold them
get
out.
one of them behind Mekamaru.
How about it, Gundam?
Damn. Kiki Palmer.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to
Wow.
hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpse.
know, my boss said that to me one
travel
time.
this life.
I'm not
Travel
even
it
kidding.
as though it were
Damn,
mere
what a
trash
great
on the
man to be.
side
I was
of
like,
the
wow, we
road.
deliver packages, bro.
Move
What?
the carted
What are you
straight to
talking about? He said you gotta march up that hill, gun in hand, over the dead bodies. I'm like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Okay. Wow, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Holy.
Oh my god. What? Okay, let's find his neck, I guess. Oh, is it this?
I guess so, right?
There you go.
Cool.
Okay.
The doorknob, yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Stop 2. I mean, what else do we have left?
Fuck is that?
I woke up at what? That looks crazy. Is that this? Okay.
Nice. More damage.
It's the pillar, damn it. Wow. Holy shit. I don't think... That has to be... This has to be the only thing, right? I mean...
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that looked crazy. What do we even have left? Destroyed after leaving the tower. What? What?
What was destroyed? I can't even... Yeah, I can't read behind your head. What does that say?
Oh, the door.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh. God. Are you kidding me? I didn't see them. What? Holy shit. Oh, yeah. What appeared around his feet? I thought that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, is it not that?
Okay. Okay.
Here's everything that
There
happened
you
in
go.
this
Perfect.
case.
We're done.
Beautiful,
We're done.
bro.
Let's first go over the...
No, bro. Nagito already did this.
You did.
So we're skipping this, but yeah. So Gundam killed him.
Damn.
Would you say Gundam's one of your favorite characters that you voiced or no?
100%. I mean, I put in a lot of effort into that character because, I mean, his lines were great, even though they were a little long. You know, that was very sad.
I think it's funny that just like in chapter 4 of the first game, you lose your guttural voice character.
Right, yeah, because Sakura's the same thing. Gundam's voice was more difficult for me to do consistently, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any one character that at the end of just one episode, I would be like literally in pain and not ready to do a second part.
Yeah, I think the voices in this one is what kind of prolonged us playing this.
Yeah, I think so.
Says the guy
We were
whose
not
all my
healthy.
characters died. Fuck. I only have... I mean, the fact that I have Nagito really... I love that. I love that I have
know.
Nagito.
Oh, he's great.
But I have the characters that don't talk. I have Chiaki, Nagito, and then of course Monokuma and Wannabe. But it'll be interesting to come up with. I have an idea of the characters we would pick for Dangan 3, but I think we need an in-between game before then. Maybe
I think so.
Maybe the Nonary games finally.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You do have to play that game too.
Yeah. All right.
That was splendid.
Stop.
Stop.
Using weird words. I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. You...
I was just sucking you up.
I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Then finish it! Cast
No.
your impure
Well,
vote
yeah,
for
cast a
Gundam
vote, but-
Tanaka!
Tell us why.
My beloved, deadly foes,
Tell me
let the
why.
voting time
That's a game
begin!
you're never gonna finish.
I know. Because I took too long to upload a part and then got deleted on the VOD. It's fine.
Come
A
on!
plus.
Come on! Yeah, bro, give me the S, bro.
How do you get an S if that wasn't an S? I don't know what you could have done differently.
I guess I could have not fucked up the. I could have gotten like maybe 95s and up. That sucks, bro. 100s across the
crazy.
board.
That's crazy. Good for you, man. You killed it.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's over.
roads. Yeah, I bet you Kazuichi's risen. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from... Wow.
Well, guys, that was part 24.
Part 24.
I knew this was going to happen, by the way. And I wish I said something. I should have said the minute the trial is over, it's going to happen.
The battery's over. Judging from the result, I was going to speak slowly, but now that we lost time. You guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. I actually just bit my tongue. That's nuts. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the Amazing Funhouse was no other than Gundam Tanaka.
Nice.
And your camera died. Yay!
Oh,
I'll
shit.
say all that without biting my tongue. What?
Now then.
Now that we decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
My tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
That is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
Correct.
How pitiful.
Sorry.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight.
Bro, I'm telling you, if this is some sort of like samurai's death or some shit. Like I'm telling you, man, he's like not actually evil. I don't think he is.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are so many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain.
Fine then. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Shows his ultimate weapon.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan that utilized that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened.
Damn.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru, and we had ourselves a stare down.
My bad.
In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help. But he did not turn his back on me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risks life and death.
Let me tell you this.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Kiki Palmer.
He. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Mekamaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Are you telling us just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that is just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools ever heard of the term dog eat dog?
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life
I
itself?
shall engulf this world.
If a world will consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being.
Where's Jan Cam? It just died.
It died.
He's getting it back once we're done with this part, I guess.
Yeah. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying that? Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did? Holy shit, that's crazy. I struggle to say that so hard. That's you.
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
I'm ready for him to die, but even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to your death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance.
Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My
I
name
hate
is
you,
Gundam
Hajime.
Tanaka.
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible.
Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Wait!
This is just too much.
beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
Please, I'll do anything.
How pitiful.
Sonia. As an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself.
It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of
get your
destruction.
camera ready,
That
bro.
is not like you at all. However, there
It's
is no
dead.
need to
You don't have
fear.
another one?
In this
I do. I'm
world,
waiting till I
am
hit 100.
only a
I'll send you the new
temporary
link.
visitor. I was simply visiting.
I was gonna send
for
it
a
after the
moment.
episode.
And
I'll send it
that
now.
my
Hold on.
duty is complete. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing, let us laugh uproariously. That is Gundam Tanaka. I shall stick with my evil until the very end. Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Back.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Just in time to see
Just
his
in
death.
time.
So yeah, in a way, yes, you're right. He did have kind of that noble intent with his
What's
like,
up, Shania?
with his death. Hey, yo, what is? Oh, it's a
Dude, that
pineapple.
looks crazy.
Yeah. The ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka. Jumpy!
That is fucking sad.
Yo, he's talented. How did he?
That's crazy.
That's gonna be me with my hamsters if I die. Oh my god, that was it.
Oh my god.
Just a stampede. Stampede! Stupid.
Fuck.
All this big talk about going to hell, and he still went to heaven. He put.
Oh my god, I get. Wow, that's the ultimate punishment for him. What am I doing here?
No! I'm evil! No! God! Ah! No!
Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests.
Especially in
Don't give up
Akane's.
on life. I misunderstand what he meant. Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Picks up
Damn
a
it!
pillar.
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Fucking Mudokane.
Yes. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of heaven, and I presume he will be very cross with us.
You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there.
Be happy.
Stand up and walk.
Oh, I thought you said that. I didn't know
Move
he would actually.
forward.
Jesus Christ, live, laugh,
Live.
love over here. My
If
God.
you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around fucking bullshitting? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait! Much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
All right, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. Yeah, bro, food's
Just like
the
that.
priority over everybody.
Yeah. I'm such a piece of shit! But I'm hungry. Like, then.
Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
Shania's gonna be like, mood.
It's
Mood
not like
again.
that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Huh.
She's certainly something else.
I'm a piece of shit. Okay, let's go back to the island.
But seriously, I'm starving.
That's what I say after a drunk night in Brooklyn.
Hey, hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. You know, the island on Alaska. And then,
That's right.
after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want. Together.
Right?
Let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end once again.
You should get to say
Return
once
to
and for all.
Jabberwock Island. I was gonna say once and for all. A Freudian slip. The size of our group has definitely diminished. I wonder why, stupid. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Winswash, our friends died. Let's go! Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight.
Let's go. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta see his face. Hold on. His face gotta be nuts. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I could let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I can't ignore this. Ooh, baby.
Monokuma appears!
All right, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me? Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Now, is he the protagonist from here for this chapter?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well. I mean, you did give me the information. Is what I'd say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. What? Whoops. I see, so even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right? We
Isn't
already saw
that
the face. But this file contains documents that were created at Host Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making. If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Host Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well,
that's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
You're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know? Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting, very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want everyone in your group to feel despair. That includes you, too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope, after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this. Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
What?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Huh?
See?
Who are you waiting? Whoa, I was doing a Monokuma voice for a second. Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Interesting.
Alright, so I got a couple questions from you. I'm assuming this right here is the, I think right here is the, or we see the days left or whatever. It's 11:13, make a wish. 28! Oh, it faded.
Damn, they had to fit that in there.
Yep. Do ultimate robot stream of cockwork. Remember when we said that?
I do remember that.
Surviving
We
students.
emphasized the Ellen clock so many times.
Yeah. Okay. Dangan Kaka. Alright, to be continued in part 25. That's right,
Or
'cause
as we
this was
say
part
here in the streets, 23.4.
Hellhound Irrit. Okay, let's save the chapter. But, couple questions. Who was the him that Nagito reminds him of?
The him that Nagito reminds... Wait, who of?
Monokuma keeps saying, you're definitely like him.
Oh, like him. I'm trying to think, because he's saying that that the traitor is on the island now.
Mm-hmm.
Are we for sure that it's someone that's been introduced in the game already? That's what I want to know.
All right, so
Like,
there's 3 questions, right? Well, I'm actually going to ask you 5 questions.
Oh my god.
So let's see all your guesses. So, first question is, who do you think the traitor is? And now again, that's difficult, right? Because it's the traitor, but like in the sense, are they actually bad or are they actually good? Because whose perspective are they a traitor? You know, Monokuma's saying someone's a traitor. Does that mean they actually are, or you know? So who do you think that person is? And I guess the sub question is, do you think they're bad?
Assuming it's someone... I mean, I'm assuming it's someone that we have in our group already.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say... Well, who's alive?
Okay.
Hiko's alive. Kazuichi's
save.
alive.
I could probably... Right? Yeah, here we go.
You can pause and look at the thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have us, Nagito.
I don't think it's
Kazuichi.
Nagito. That would be too obvious.
We have,
Could be Kazuichi, maybe.
we have Sonya, never mind.
Could definitely be Sonya.
We have Chiaki, Akane.
I could see it being
Fuyuhiko.
Chiaki too. Wow, that's really all that's left.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's Nagito or Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
I just don't feel it. I don't know, like, you know, it's not going to be the guy with the Kuzuria clan background who's a traitor. That just seems like too obvious. I just feel like there's a greater story arc for Nagito than being the traitor, especially if Monokuma's like, you remind me of him if it is a him. But then again, if I just said that Kazuichi and well, I didn't say Kazuichi. Never mind. Okay, forget everything that I was about to say.
Okay.
I don't know who the him is that he reminds him of. If the him is someone not from this game, then I have no fucking idea. It could be someone from Dangan 1 for all I know.
Okay.
Who the fuck knows?
Okay.
Because I'm just saying that now because there's no way Monokuma would say that about Hajime, Kazuichi, or Fuyuhiko. Because none of them remind me
think
anything.
think about some of the stuff that he was. I guess. Think about that conversation, right? I mean, I'm not gonna say stuff because that might give it away. But if you
may give it away.
Yeah, but there is definitely key stuff in that conversation that kind of points to who he's talking about. But yeah,
I'm trying to think. I think I got so focused on who I think the traitor is, I forgot what was said. I'm gonna say this is kind of like a cop out answer. I think the traitor is one of the women.
Okay.
I just feel like Kazuichi's too stupid.
Oh, well, of course, yeah.
Unless that was a hoax and he was actually smart the whole time. I could definitely see that. I feel like it's always someone who I least expect.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go with Akane because if I'm using that rationale, Akane has like that evil face half the time.
Okay.
It's not gonna be her. Can't be Akane. And it's either
So you're narrowing
either
it down
Sonya. You know what? Can I tell you why I think it could be Chiaki? Because who was the character you voiced in the first game? Who's like the best? Not the best friend, like the kind of love interest.
Oh,
I'm
oh my
forgetting
God.
her name.
Wow.
I almost said Toko, but it's not Toko.
Kyoko.
Kyoko. There
Yeah.
you go. I knew there was an Oko in there. Kyoko.
Okafor?
Chiaki reminds me a lot of Kyoko, just much less vocal.
Okay.
And I remember thinking that I thought that Kyoko could have been like the ultimate bad guy, even though it ended up being what's her face that got killed at the very beginning of the game, but actually was not killed at the beginning of the game.
Junko.
Because she was it was Junko. See again, all these fucking Ko's, you know.
Cody Ko.
Cody Ko.
Cody
There
Ko
you go.
is the him
guy.
that he was talking about. You remind me.
Yeah,
of Cody.
exactly. Yeah, we're only here for Noel, so I could see it because I remember in the first game, this is just like pure gut instinct. I remember the first game I thought if Kyoko talked less, she's so smart, I could see her being the mastermind.
Right.
And for that reason, I kind of feel like Sonya just feels too fucking like noble, queenly, nice. I don't think it's her.
Okay.
I could also just see it being the fucking ultimate gamer.
It is a game. That's true.
Like that means
it
you're
is
a fucking
game,
mastermind. Well, gamers like ultimate gamer is probably this fucking mastermind, and these ultimate gamers, right?
Okay.
Like no matter what you watch, whatever game you watch, right? Competitively, speedrunner, really good, whatever gameplay person on YouTube. I feel like they're so smart and they're so good at their craft. They're always multiple steps ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And for that reason, I could see it being Chiaki. And again, to tie it back to Kyoko, I felt like Kyoko was just like way too involved in the plot. Chiaki's really not all that involved. She ain't banging Gundam. She ain't repairing no doors. She's not heartbroken over Mekamaru dying.
Okay.
She doesn't run a fucking clan. like
well, she
maybe
might.
Gangster. She could. She could.
She's on.
She could run
on GG or whatever.
Destiny 2. There you go.
Yeah.
Awful game, by the way. So yeah. But
Okay.
again, like just process of elimination. I could definitely see him being Chiaki, but I'm not gonna rule out Kazuichi still, even though I said because he could be just playing stupid. Because
Okay.
he's also a mechanic. He knows how shit works. I don't think it's Sony, and I don't think it's Akane. But if you told me why, that's the only reason I could tell you. Just like
Okay. So
who the him is, I have no idea.
all right. So
No
so
fucking
far,
idea.
yeah. So that's the two. That was two questions that I was gonna do. Who do you know? Well, who do you think the him is, and then who do you think the traitor is? So for the him, you're not sure yet. For the traitor,
No.
you're guessing Chiaki.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot. I know what two of them were. I forgot what the third one was. Who do you think is gonna be the killer? And who do you think is gonna die in Chapter 5? Obviously, that's like a stab in the dark, right? You can literally say anything right now because you
That's
have
a
no
total
context.
stab in the dark. But I'm just gonna have to roll. I'm gonna roll with I guess I'm putting all my chips center of the table in a way. Like I'm not gonna hedge my bet and be like, well, Chiaki dies next, or Chiaki's the killer. Because if I think Chiaki could be the traitor, she has to make it to the end. I mean, man. Man. I mean, I would really love. How funny would it be? I mean, I highly doubt this will happen. I'm not going to make this my prediction, but it would be funny if Kazuichi being so heartbroken over Sonya getting her cheeks clapped by that warlock, that he tries to kill her, but then she kills him instead. I would love that so much. I know that won't happen.
I think you just want Kazuichi dead.
I think so. I think it's time. I think it's time for Joey Wheeler to be put in the fucking grave. I don't know. I mean, again, shot in the dark. Let's just say, I'm gonna say Fuyuhiko kills Akane because he's tired of being called baby gangster.
Okay, so two
He's
meme
gonna say,
predictions.
I'll show you something, baby, and he's gonna take his pants off.
God. This is the head of the Kuryo clan or whatever the fuck.
The head is the whole thing.
You know that you know Fungu from Pokemon?
Here you go.
Here's my fun guy.
It's even gonna have the little Pokeball on top of it. There you go.
It's red from the rash. Okay.
Yeah.
So
She's gonna say all head, no neck on it, and that's how we're gonna know. Those are gonna be her last words. That's right. They're gonna put it in the fucking ebook.
Oh my god.
Her final words before death. Where's the rest of it?
Damn it. So I did have 5 questions. I only remember I forgot the third one, but it is what it is. Like of the
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. All right. We got 2 more chapters to go because I think the game ends on chapter 6 like it always does. We got 7 freaking characters left.
That's crazy, man. Crazy.
We'll see who loses a voice next.
That's right.
But this is where the game really takes off for me. Like I think like it gets nuts.
Really? Okay.
It really gets
I'm
nuts.
excited.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck? All right. So strong predictions. We'll see who the him is, but it's not the band. All right. They haven't existed, I think, in like a decade. I don't know if they're still making music. I don't know. Do you even know what I'm talking about? The band him. All right. I don't think anybody does. Well, until part 25, that's been part 23.24.
That's right.
We finished the class trial. Thank God. In and out.
That's right.
You fucking smoked the prediction for going into this, the freaking.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's Gundam.
I mean, it just made sense. I knew that it was going to be the 2 characters that pained me the most in voicing them.
I have faith that as we get closer to the next death, that you're gonna come up with whatever it is.
I'll pull through. I hope so, man.
I
I'll do my best.
I think so. I think you're like freaking 10 for 10 or whatever. Like however, I think you're for the most part you're on it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just my reasonings that are off because I don't really have all the information.
Yeah, it's always just like it won't make sense any other way. I don't like that's usually what you break it down to. This is what makes sense for right now. Yeah. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.